You got all this from one episode?
It's subtext, Steven. Allow me to explain.
Welcome to the first episode of It's Subtext, a series where I take a look at an episode of a show I like and talk about some of the less obvious meanings and hidden themes. Today I'd like to talk about the episode Flute Spell from Adventure Time, so let's dive right in. First, it's important to establish that the theme of this episode is relationships. This isn't obvious from the beginning of the episode, as it opens with Jake playing a video game, but the game becomes important later, and the theme becomes apparent when Jake goes to find Finn and whoever he's been hanging out with.
I'm sorry, man. I want you to have a healthy relationship with someone cool.
That's so sweet, Jake. I love you, man.
Me too, man. Okay, I'm okay.
The rest of the episode is about the potential relationship between Finn and Huntress Wizard. Eventually, Finn confesses his feelings for Huntress Wizard, who rejects him, and using some pretty esoteric language, gives a speech about her own feelings towards relationships. But that's not the part I wanted to talk about, so moving on. At the end of the episode, Finn and Jake are back home playing Age of Grinders, and proceed to have this little conversation.
Man, I can't believe all you can do is upgrade your armor in this game.
It's all about patience and treating each grueling, repetitive battle as if it were your first.
Obviously, they're not just rambling about a video game here. So, keeping in mind that the theme of this episode is relationships, let's break down this scene. Essentially, the game is a metaphor. When Finn says,
Man, I can't believe all you can do is upgrade your armor in this game.
he's talking about how you can't really improve a skill set that helps you find love, but you can get better at dealing with rejection. Jake replies with some advice.
It's all about patience and treating each grueling, repetitive battle as if it were your first.
He's saying love is a battlefield, and the key to victory is patience. With that established, the meaning of Finn's next statement is pretty obvious.
What a bad and boring game. It was just what I needed.
And there you go. Some commentary on the nature of romance and relationships, cleverly written into a few lines of dialogue. It's this kind of writing that elevates the show to a place where both kids and adults can enjoy it, and it doesn't really get appreciated as much as it should, which is a shame because the writers of the show put so much thought and effort into every episode, and hopefully with this series I'll make sure none of it gets overlooked. See you next time.
Attracting forces come and go, man.
Don't get distracted by the subtext, though.